still frustrating and you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
So let me introduce our first speaker, our newly elected Minnesota DFL Party Chair, Richard Carlbom. Chair, yeah!
Hello, Minnesota. So great to see Minnesotans out here on the front line standing up to the destruction we've seen out of the first 100 days of this presidency. We need to do all we can to keep showing up, and it's working. The good news is when we show up, we are sending a message that you have to keep your hands off Social Security, you have to keep your hands off Medicaid, you have to keep your hands off this critical program like SNAP benefits and Head Start that are so important to families in this state. And so you showing up every day matters. We have to keep showing up. You know, the DFL party is ready to do everything we can to build capacity in 2025. So we do one thing, and that is send a huge message to Donald Trump. A resounding electoral defeat in November of 2026. We're going to work for that defeat. We're going to organize up and down the ballot, across the state, everywhere, so we can win anywhere. It is so important for us to invest in organizing now so that we ultimately can build the muscle to win in November of 2026. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to listen to people. We understand that the policies and the decisions coming out of Washington, they're creating chaos and confusion, hurt and pain. A lot of them are illegal. And as Democrats, we're committed. The DFL party is going to listen to voters. We're going to let them tell their story. And we're going to turn that story into really powerful demonstrations of people standing up each and every day, sharing their own truth about what Donald Trump is doing to them and their families so that we can hold Republicans accountable. We need to hold Republicans accountable for this destruction. Lastly, each and every day I wake up and I think to myself, who is responsible for the pain, hurt, chaos, and confusion out of Washington? You know who's responsible? Republican legislators here at the state capitol. They're responsible. Republican legislators are enabling this president to cause the hurt and pain to Minnesotans. The DFL party will hold them responsible, so voters hold them accountable in November of next year. Lastly, we know that we have 4 members of Congress in this state who have great power to prevent this president from destroying this country. Brad Finstad, Michelle Fischbach, Pete Stauber, and one of their leaders is Tom Emmer. If those four people simply voted against this president, we would stop the Trump tariff taxes that are decimating our economy. We would block this budget that guts Medicaid, guts Head Start, and guts SNAP benefits. Those 4 members of Congress are responsible for the pain and destruction happening, and the DFL party will do everything in our power to hold them responsible so voters hold them accountable in November of 2026. It's up to us. No one else is coming to save this country. It's up to us. We have to stand up for the Constitution. We have to stand up for democracy. We have to stand up for our kids. And we have to stand up for Minnesotans who can't stand up for themselves. Let's stick it together. Thank you so much.
You don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.